Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Coffee and Cards. I'm Michelle Zanovich with MakingMemoriesWithMichelle.com. It is so good to be with you this morning. I'm working on my first cup of coffee, and it's pretty cold by now, but that's okay. It'll still do the trick. Every morning this week, I am coming to you live at 8 o'clock to talk to you about crafting and card making and doing something wonderful for yourself, creativity-wise, or creatively. Just be creative. And in return, we're going to send these cards off to someone to boost their spirits. If you missed yesterday's video, I unboxed the No Matter the Weather paper pumpkin kit that's for March, and I said I was going to be using this all week. So some of you know that I'm part of the Casing Tuesday group over on Facebook. You can find that. The link to that will be in my blog later this morning. And so I have a sketch that I've been working on to create this card, and we're going to make it today. So over on the blog, which is www.makingmemorieswithmichelle.com, you will find the directions for this card plus the card sketch so that you can make one and follow along. All right. So today I am using Basic Gray, which is the color of the ink spot that came in the March paper pumpkin, along with one or two of the smaller stamps from the paper pumpkin stamp sets. But I'm also using the Seriously the Best stamp set, as well as 4 dies from the Stitched So Sweetly dies that are in the mini catalog. All right, so if you're crafting along with me, just grab whatever you've got. All right, I'm trying to see. I see people popping up. Let me see if I can go find you over on my computer. Where are you? Things aren't showing up for me exactly where they should be right now. So if I'm not replying to you, I will later. Good morning, Michelle. It's good to see you this morning. All right, so I have a card base, I have a mint macaron card base, which measures 5.5 by 8.5, and I scored it at 4 1/4. All measurements will be over on my blog, so you don't have to write this down. Then I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock, which is 5 by 3 3/4. And again, I am following the card sketch from the Casing Tuesday. Oh, yes, that's all right. So I'm going to put this on with Snail. But before I do, I also have some of this Whisper White crinkled seam binding ribbon that's in the mini catalog. And I'm going to run this. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Like so. And I was going to tie that before I put my snail on, but because I do, I've got a silicone mat, so I can just turn that over so it doesn't stick to my paper. I'm going to tie this right over here on the edge. Stop it. And just tie a bow. I love how soft this ribbon is. It makes bow tying really easy. Okay, so I'm not going to trim that right now because I'm going to wait until I see what else I'm doing. But I will put that right on my card base. Okay. Then I'm going to set that aside. And I'm going to grab my die cutting machine. So we're doing this from start to finish, everyone. I didn't even make a sketch myself this morning, so we'll see how it works. I'm feeling kind of brave. Good morning, Debbie. It's good to see you. then I was going through my paper stash, and this is a piece that I had. This is from the Garden Lane piece, or designer series paper that is in the annual catalog. And I'm going to give you a little tip. Hold on. I'm running out of space on my table. Okay. So I'm going to give you a little tip. I have the largest stitched rectangle from the Stitched So Sweetly dies. I'm going to put this right here. I have a magnetic platform underneath. And then I have this adorable shape, this label shape, and I'm going to set this in the center. Now, if you are saving paper, this is a great way to do it because I'm going to put something over this. Nobody will ever know that you cut a piece out of the center. So don't panic, don't worry, but it will save you some paper. And actually, if I move that down just a little bit towards the edge, then we save even more. All right, so I'm just going to run this through really quick. And now I have two shapes out of one piece of paper. Oh. Well, goodness gracious, look at that. That's okay. Do you ever do that? You can very easily line this back up, put it on your platform, and just line that back up. You'll feel the grooves, and then run it back through. I probably didn't have it close enough on my plate. Told you, half a cup of coffee. Look what happens, huh? And voila, okay? Even experienced crafters make mistakes. All right, so I think I'm finished with those, so I'm going to set those aside. Now I have a piece of Whisper White. This is just a scrap that I had, and I have the two other labels, and I'm going to cut those out at the same time, but not layered, okay? I'm not layering them because I don't want that one. So I want two separate shapes. That sounds like it crunched through. Okay. Phew, I didn't think that was... I'm not a big fan of die cutting on camera because you can't really see, but that's what we're doing today. Okay. So I had, here it is, if it was a snake it would have bit me, the Hello Friend stamp from the Seriously the Best stamp set. We're using this stamp set at my retreat. Now, as you know, because of some social isolation issues, I've had to change my retreat to an online virtual platform. So everybody's going to get all of the goodies. But virtually, okay? So Hello Friend, I stamped that in basic gray. And then on this tiny little label, I have the stamp from Paper Pumpkin that says, no matter the weather, we're in this together. Great sentiment to send to people right now if they're feeling a little blue. Okay? Now this piece here is going to get put on our card, it's like so. And then this piece, remember I said they weren't going to see? Look what we're going to do. We're going to put that right on the top. And I have some dimensionals. Don't forget to put one in the middle. Goodness. Okay. Now, on the inside, remember I cut this piece out? Oh, you know what? Let's get a piece of Whisper White to put on the inside. So I have my trimmer, and the dimensions for the outside piece of Whisper White were 5 by 3 3/4. So let's do the very same thing here. All right, so I'm going to cut this down to 5 inches. And 3 3/4. And then we're going to put this right in the middle, this little decorative piece. And then this one is going to go right there. And let's do that. Okay, and I think it needs something. Let's see, what kinds of fun things do I have for embellishments? Rhinestones are always nice. So I'm going to add, nope. Come on, here we go. One here. So these are the larger ones. There. Let's trim that. That seems a little large. We'll pull that. What do you think? Combining the paper pumpkin sentiments found in the March Paper Pumpkin stamp set, along with Seriously the Best, and some designer series paper I just happen to have laying around. It's a great way to use what you have already on your shelf to make someone's day. So, thanks for watching. I will have all of this plus the sketch so you can design one yourself. I'd love to see what you're doing. So if you use the sketch today, make sure you post it either on my Facebook page here or over on the Casing Tuesday page. And you'll find the link for that in my blog this morning. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Be sure to give those you love a call or a video chat or send a text to let them know you're thinking of them today. All right, take care. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Bye-bye.